Hi, I'm Janice, and today I'm sharing with you a person who has had a very impactful influence on my life, and her name is Erin Cramp, and she actually is not living anymore. When she was 32, she found out she had breast cancer, and she survived with that for about 4 years. And I was friends with Erin before she found out she had the cancer. She and I, our first two children, were roughly the same age. So we got to experience pregnancy together and having our first children, both daughters, together. My husband was a cheerleader with her in high school. And so that's how I got to know her, because she was a high school friend of his. She was at the time the most spiritually connected person I knew. And when we would have spiritual conversations before the cancer, but they greatly increased after the cancer. And before the cancer, I would say that she would share things with me that just kind of threw me. I'd be thinking, where the heck did that come from? How did that happen? I was very curious. I was very hopeful that those things did happen. And I was intrigued by the fact that she had the courage to share them with me. Myself and another lady, Sharon, became kind of her crutches, her, what she called her A-team. If she needed a ride to chemo, we were there for her. If she needed me to babysit her daughter, I was there for her. The interesting part about that is that I would go over to cheer her up, and she would cheer me up. I would be feeling so much more positive and invigorated about life, just being in her presence. Because she shared her spiritual experiences with me, it was a door for me to have my own, which has been pretty incredible and just a part of my life now. Before, I would say that those experiences was something I hoped for. Now it's just I recognize myself as a spiritual being, and that those things are just a natural part of life when you open the door to them. So I'm so grateful to her for showing me that I could open the door and what was possible. She ended up being on 20/20 because she did a series of videotapes for her daughter, where for each birthday she bought her a gift, and her videotapes were about when you grow up, you know, dating and makeup and choosing a husband, things like that. And then Oprah caught wind of her, and she was on Oprah a few times. And if you are a loyal Oprah watcher, you will know that when Oprah does her favorite people, Erin is always the first person on her list. So I thank Erin so much for everything that she taught me.